Hello, this is Kyle Johnson. This is my 4.2 Validate and Iterate assignment for Full Sail Universities.
Let's talk about the flow of the site and how I decided everything will work. Everything that the user did was mapped out, from how they logged in to how they set their preferences, updated the pantry, recipes, grocery list. Every decision was mapped out in this flow chart to make it easy for me and the user experience to understand what was going on.
The first thing I'm going to discuss tonight are the wireframes that I created for this week. The first wireframe was a preferences page that I created. You see here to the right there is not a modal, but an alert that has a yes and a no. This was a little bit confusing to some of the testers that I used, so I went back to what I originally wanted with the drop-down menus. It wasn't very clear. The next was the recipes page. It had some simple functionality, including some buttons for instant access up at the top, some footer buttons, search engine.
The majority of the pages that I had were 2 buttons pages with a simple X to get out to the main page. I also created a style title to convey the aesthetic and visual presentation of the site prior to building it. The style tile included some of the colors, textures, icons, typography. It included a logo that I was going to use for the site. So here you'll see the different pages. Here's the update pantry. Once I click on it, you see the current pantry. Then actually it gives some warnings there. You can actually go back. It's an update pantry. There you'll see a couple different things. You can actually exit out. You can add recipes, renew recipes. So here you can see the add recipe functionality. The grocery list, when you click on it, actually goes to the different meal planners, and the update grocery list, so you can actually update this list. The next thing is the planner itself. You can actually see the meal planner. The first tester was a Navy veteran named Drew, who works with me. He helped me out a little bit. The other tester was a guy named AJ, also a colleague of mine, helped me figure out a couple mistakes. All in all, I'd say this whole experience was positive. I learned a little bit more about XD. I do need to push myself with XD because I don't use it very often. But when I do, it's very enjoyable. I also got a lot out of working with the testers and figuring out the flows of everything. All in all, it was a positive